Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes. No, just kidding. That's Shane Dawson's intro.
Oh, okay.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's me, Bad Choice Noah. So today we are doing ghost stories, okay? And it's weird because my mom said she had a ghost story a couple days ago, and my mom doesn't really believe in all the ghosts. So I want to hear from her perspective, her story, because she doesn't really mess with the ghost stories and stuff. So me and my dad are intrigued and want to hear her story. So if you would like to go, and do you remember what story you were talking about?
Yes, I know what the story is, but first I want to say I 100% believe in that stuff because I've experienced it. So that, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know.
I don't believe a lot of the hokey stuff you see of people faking stuff. That's what I mean.
She doesn't believe in aliens either.
All right.
Well,
we're not touching on that today.
I know,
that's
saying.
That's another day, another podcast, another
I don't
something,
understand you, but whatever. Go ahead.
Well, I don't understand
Let's hear.
So, all right. I'll tell you one of my earlier experiences is I grew up in Detroit, and so we lived in a lot of old big houses. So when I was a kid, I had my own bedroom in this old, flat house. So we lived upstairs. My aunt and cousins lived downstairs. And almost every single night, I would go to sleep and I would wake up in the middle of the night and I would lay in bed and I would see a form that looked like a person, but it wasn't like 100%, like you couldn't make them out, but it was like a person form. And they would come out of my closet, which was here, and then they would walk around. Usually they would walk out of the closet and then out the door. A few times I had it to where they came out of the closet and came towards my bed. Obviously, it doesn't really matter how old you are, you're terrified. So most of the time I would lay there and I'd have my covers, and it was one of those things to where like you would scream, like I would try to scream for my mom, but nothing comes out, where you're just like, which makes it even scarier because you're like, oh my God. And so I would, and like I said, this happened a lot. And I remember telling my mom, and she'd be like, oh no, what it is that you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like still sleeping, so you're still dreaming.
Yeah.
Well,
sleep paralysis.
As I got older, I definitely realized that is not what was happening. There was, we moved and I had other experiences, and there was definitely something in there. And honestly, ever since that, when I grew up and had my own house, and I don't even think I told my kids, I always made sure their closet doors were shut before they went to bed. Because I can't help it. Like, obviously, when you experience something like that, it's like, we're gonna keep these doors shut.
It's weird. Like, that is weird because, like, why is it always the closet?
Yeah, because you had like issues with like
Jane's
closet, right?
So, okay, so I have a couple stories. I'm gonna keep them short and sweet. But, so I'll start out with one when I was a child and I don't know the explanation for, and I'm still convinced to this day that it was something creepy. So I was a big stuffed animal guy, so I had a lot of stuffed animals like everywhere.
Is this the Spider-Man?
Yes, it's the Spider-Man story. And I swear to God, this is real. So I was sitting there, laying in my bed, and I don't know why, but I think I was just a weird kid, so I was with my eyes open, just looking at my stuffed animals, and all Spider-Man's facing that way, and I am as well. So like I'm facing you guys. I don't even know how to explain this. So I'm facing my door, and I'm just staring at Spider-Man for some reason, and then all of a sudden, Spider-Man turning, and looks at me in my damn face. And I don't know what to do. I don't know if so I run to my parents' room, and do you remember what I said or anything?
Oh yeah, you're like, Spider-Man's alive. He's moving. I'm like, no he's not, but you were terrified.
I was terrified.
I'm like, oh my God. I guess it was like my mom, oh, you must be dreaming.
Yeah.
But that was it. You were done. Spider-Man was
Spider-Man
gone.
never came back. I never met the Spider-Man again, because he looked at me. I swear that was probably one of the most prominent stories that happened in real life. Again, I don't know how to explain it because like I was laying down. Like, what did I touch? Was I moving it with my feet? No, like it was at the end of the bed, and it turned and looked at me, and I remember we got rid of that. Wait, I got one more.
Okay, go ahead.
I got one more. Also, so this one is sleep paralysis, but this is like super weird because this one's like it's dark and it happens. This one, oh my god, it's so creepy. So I never had sleep paralysis till I moved into my sister's room, and I probably had it 3 times over the course of many years. But still, this one is the one I can remember and I will probably never forget. So basically one night, again, it's just like any normal night. I'm going to sleep and then you just kind of wake up and you don't really know where you are and you can't move. And I hear footsteps like pacing out in the hallway of my room, and it's like real fast, just like that, and I'm like, and I am freaked out. I'm like, what the heck? Again, can't move. All you can really move is your eyes or whatever. And then the door opens, and then I see this black figure that it resembles you, and I'm like, what the hell? And your hair is like down, and then you come up to me and you look in my face.
Oh my gosh.
And again, it's all black. It has no face, but I can see like hair and stuff, and it's just like in my face. And then it goes back, it goes back quick, like walking backwards. It doesn't turn around, it walks backwards out the door and closes the door. And then the same thing, it happened a good 3 or 4 times where it's just and I can't move, and I'm stuck there and there's nothing you can do. And then like in between them though, I would wake up and you're like, oh my god, I'm not going back to bed. But then you fall back asleep, like you can't control it, and then it happened again. So that happened about 4 times, and that is like that. I don't know how to explain it because it's like a nightmare, but you're clearly alive, like you're clearly awake, in a way, you know, and like I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
But like I hate that stuff.
Yeah, that one sounds like a scary movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I told Loie Lane that story when in that one video we shot. I didn't record that part, but I told them that story, and they had similar, like everyone there had sleep paralysis as well. Yeah. So it's like a common thing, but it's really weird.
Yeah, it's really scary. I used to have it when I was a kid. But I was going to say, remember that story when Noah was a baby? And we were actually up on this Native American reserve up in Traverse City. And there was actually a hotel that we stayed at that was, you know, notoriously haunted. And if anyone went up to this reserve, it's the Odawa Chippewa Reserve. I mean, it's just like, is really a creepy place anyways, right? I mean, it's just really goofy. And this one hotel, which is a small hotel, maybe, what was that? It was a small hotel. I mean, maybe like what, 15, 20 rooms, something like that, just one floor. And we had Noah in like a little crib there. You know, that was like, they brought a crib, or did you bring a crib?
I was a baby, by the way.
Yeah, baby. Yeah,
it was like a pack and play because we were there for actually a funeral.
But Lori had the experience, let's say. Tell us.
Oh, so yeah, anyways, we're in a hotel, Brian and I in the room, and Noah was next to the bed in the pack and play. And so we fall asleep, and again, I wake up in the middle of the night and I see this figure of a woman actually peering into the pack and play at Noah. And I was just, same thing, like, what the hell is going on? And I just kind of laid there because what are you gonna do? And I just kind of closed my eyes and, you know, told myself, all right, you're not seeing this, whatever. And same thing, I was just like, whatever, I'm not gonna even deal with this. I was already dealing with other stuff mentally because of what we were there for. And so go back to sleep. And sure enough, my brother and sister actually lived there on the reservation with their dad at the time. And so the next day we're talking, and I tell the experience to them, and then they just casually go, "Oh yeah, that's oh god,
It was like Lady in Pink. Or
yeah,
something like
they
that,
had
yeah.
It, the Pink Lady
Yeah, the
or
Pink
something like
Lady or
that. It had a
something,
name, and they're like, oh yeah, she loves children. I'm like, what? They're like, oh yeah, she lives in the hotel and she doesn't hurt anybody, but she loves kids, so usually she'll come. And I'm like, this would have been like great knowledge to have prior to staying there, because I probably wouldn't have. But at least she was a friendly spirit.
But that place was
yeah.
creepy. But the whole reserve is, maybe we'll do another one of these and tell stories about your sister's house. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's anything like probably Indian, reservations or land is gonna have some spiritual stuff there.
It's pretty goofy.
And we've experienced some. So yeah, we've had some pretty cool experiences, I suppose.
All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, we're gonna be not sleeping tonight. So if you did, like, of course, just leave a comment saying you want some more, or if you guys have any specific videos you want from us, let us know down in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and keep watching more videos. Anyways, thank you, and peace out.